Well, EJ, this is my Vulture. Show you real quick how I have this set up. I just have level 3E gimbal pulse lasers. Now, one of the drawbacks to the Vulture is that it only gives you 2 hard points, but that's offset by the fact that they're very large. Actually, they're large, 3. And a ship this size, typically you will never be able to fit size 3 hard points, making this ship very powerful. And then the maneuverability is the other aspect that makes it the ultimate fighting ship when it comes to being able to do dogfighting with smaller ships and being able to take out big anacondas because of its maneuverability. And these large hardpoints makes a huge difference. But the one drawback to the Vulture is the power management. If you look at the modules, you notice that right now everything is on, but obviously the priorities that you set to your module is extremely important, because if you look down here, you see on the bottom my usage is at 109%. The ship will run fine, but as you can see, I have my cargo hatch set to 4, my frame shift drive to 2nd priority, and my fuel scoop and docking computer to 4. So what happens is when I retract my weapons, which are all set to priority 1, and my shield boosters, which I have 3 A-rated shield boosters, each one giving me 20% more to my shields. So that's 60 extra percent to my shields. So what happens is when I deploy my hard points, the power drops, and what the system does is shuts off my cargo hatch, which I don't need. I don't even have a cargo bay. It shuts down my frame shift drive, which I don't need during combat. I can't use during combat. It shuts down my fuel scoop and my standard docking computer, which again I will not be using during combat. So you have to be smart with your power management. Now this is true for a lot of ships, but especially a Vulture. Sometimes you get these bigger ships like Anacondas with a 6A power plant, and you don't really have to worry too much about setting priorities. But for a ship like the Vulture, you do. So let me show you what happens when I deploy weapons. Okay. So it says power limit exceeded, modules disabled, but I'm still fully functional. Now with my weapons out, I wouldn't need to use anything that it powered down. So I don't need my cargo hatch. I don't need the frame shift drive, and I can't even use it during battle, my fuel scoop, or my standing docking computer. So I'm fully operational. Now, of course, in the middle of a fight, let's say that I need to get out of there, then of course what you would do is retract your hard points, which I just did right now. I retract my hard points, and you see how everything goes back online. Now you got to remember that the frame shift drive does take a few seconds to go back online, so you have to be careful not to wait too long when you need to bugger out of the fight. So that's pretty much how I have my Vulture set up. Obviously, if you look here, one of the cool things about the Vulture is just how awesome it looks. There's one good looking ship. Let me maneuver around here and show you. Obviously, you know what Vultures look like, but anytime you own a ship, you always like to just cruise around and see how awesome it looks. Now, I don't have a ship kit on this thing yet because, again, I'm just now getting into bounty hunting, so I'm just taking it easy. But on my Asp Explorer, I have a ship kit that I purchased, making my Asp look really awesome. But that's pretty much it. I'll make another video showing you this thing in action in battle, which again, it's just being patient and knowing how to, when to attack, just like you would with a larger ship. All right, here you go.